Hey guys, welcome back. We're still in chapter 12. We're looking at section 4, dealing with Jefferson's dilemma and the pirates. Um, I just really like the animation here, so I added those. So some background on it. The peace brokered between John Adams and France didn't last very long. 1803, we still have that continuation of war between France and Great Britain. It's going to re-escalate, and it's looking to draw in the United States as well. According to Jefferson, Great Britain has become a den of pirates, and France has become a den of thieves. Both countries are working to basically raid American shipping, any kind of merchant vessel. They're seizing U.S. ships, and it's really upsetting to the American public. Jefferson is working really hard, though, to follow a policy of neutrality and not become involved in the controversy on either the side of the British or the side of the French. Great Britain is going to up the ante, though, with ship seizures, and they began something called impressment of U.S. sailors. So they would stop these American vessels out on the open oceans, and they would steal cargo, and then they'd also kidnap sailors and force them to serve in the British Navy, a policy known as impressment. Britain would defend these actions, and they would claim that the impressed men were deserters of the British Navy. Anger over impressment is going to peak in 1807. The U.S. warship Chesapeake is stopped by the British ship Leonard. Chesapeake's captain refuses to let a boarding party from the British ship Leonard on board. The Leonard is going to open fire, killing and wounding 21 American sailors. So as we're looking at this here, it was just kind of a goofy thing. Hey, let's be kidnapping these soldiers, and then back at the White House, you kind of have, not kind of, you do have George Washington and the precedent he set with his neutrality and isolationism policies, just kind of hanging over Jefferson, and he's got to come up with a solution to the problem of impressment. War fever, a term you're going to hear a lot between as you study U.S. history. War fever against Great Britain begins to escalate and increase. Piracy then. American ships were also facing a different kind of threat from the Barbary states of North Africa, the pirates of the Barbary coast. They were from the modern day countries of Morocco, Algiers, Tunis, and Tripoli, and they just sail through the Mediterranean looking for merchant ships to attack, and on their behalf, it didn't matter where the home country of the ship they were attacking. So when we look at the map, these four countries here, Morocco, Algiers, Tunis, and then Tripoli. And the kind of the home base was in Tripoli, in the city of Tripoli, and there eventually is going to be some aggressive activity on the part of the United States to stem the pirate attacks. Both President Washington and President Adams paid tribute to the pirates. Remember, tribute, that bribe in exchange for safety. As we know, the trouble with the bribe is eventually they're going to start asking for more. And this contradicted the approach to France and the XYZ affair. Adams didn't want to pay tribute or any kind of bribe to the French government in order to even start negotiating peace. So upon Jefferson's arrival in the White House, by the time Thomas Jefferson is elected president, the United States has paid the pirates the equivalent of $2 million. So, and as As so often happens, the ruler of Tripoli was demanding more money, and he's going to openly declare war on the United States. Jefferson had to decide which was worse, paying the tribute or going to war. And we'll address that next and how Jefferson solves his dilemma.